Hey, this is Notser, and this is the Tier 2 Japanese destroyer Umikaze. Apologies. 0.4 just came out. I just got on, and this is as high as I've gotten. And this is a great game. It's worth watching, even though it's a Tier 2. But for a couple days, I'm not going to have Tier 8 and 9s that I once had. I might go back to an older game. But we're on 0.4. And we have to celebrate this wonderful moment. So as you can see, there's a couple things that they've changed. First thing I notice, there's a white indicator for your ship on the top. Also, the font is slightly different, if you guys can pick up on that. It's a little bit more bolder, maybe a slightly larger font. And they've added an ability for the destroyer. It's access with Y, and it basically increases your top speed for 2 minutes, and then it goes on cooldown, and you get 2 charges. So that's pretty cool. But I'm in a crappy Umikaze. It's unupgraded. This is literally the first game in this ship. We're on the map Islands, and I figured I could use my terrible range. These torpedoes have like 4.5 range, and they go 44 knots. They're awful. I was trying to go after that destroyer. It looked like he was backing up, but unfortunately he didn't end up backing up. And look, the torpedoes are already reloaded! It's crazy! Friendlies are shooting down the Chester, and I see he's low, so I pop my smoke, trying to screen him from the enemies. But I don't think he cares. He's just gonna keep firing. The only things I have on this, I have no modules. I have situational awareness, which is Tier 1 now. So I sent out torpedoes on this enemy Japanese cruiser. They got terrible range. That's my max range is 4.5 roughly. I'm hoping he'll keep on his path and one of them will strike him and kill him. The enemy destroyer tried to torpedo that friendly cruiser and he missed. But yeah, terrible ship, terrible everything. But everyone's having terrible ships, and it's so hilarious how competitive these games are. When you look back in the Tier 1, 2, and 3s at the end of the previous patch, it was just like a slaughter. Someone who played the game could really easily carry their team. But we're able to successfully hit that torpedo on that enemy cruiser. And I didn't see where I was going. I bump into him, but I'm able to full reverse rather quickly and move on. So we've got pretty good control over the north side of the map. I don't really have range to fire on this guy. Again, destroyer, really crappy. But I'm trying to get in range just to provide supporting fire. And I run into that friendly again. I feel so bad for him. Bonk. Turn again, trying to not interrupt his ability to fire. Thankfully he landed his shots. And I accidentally fired. I'm going to apologize in the chat, but yeah, just gotta keep all that in mind. I'm not used to this ship. The last time I played this ship, everything was very differently. And this guy is like trying to turn right into me. And I'm gonna adjust my heading just so I don't get hit. There we go. So we've got the north, they've got the south. I move south to try and take out any enemy that I find that is low health. I know there's an enemy destroyer in the north, so we gotta be aware of that. But destroyers are very underpowered early on in comparison to probably a cruiser, because they don't have the torpedo range that you would need to outrange your detectability range. So he sees me, I see him. Unless he's upgraded, he doesn't have range on his torpedoes. And we just got crappy guns, man. But, one thing they did do that everyone who's not a destroyer will like is they can only put smoke out for 20 seconds. So keep that in mind. The area that the smoke is going to cover is going to be less, but the smoke will remain almost as long as it used to. You got to use that to your advantage. Now destroyers cannot deny quite as much area of the map. And I figure he can't see me because my situational awareness is completely off my screen. So I'm going to try and get right up against him and throw out a torpedo. That was the thought process. And again, I'm breaking my rule. And he sees me, so he's somewhere. Gotta react. Oh, he's not moving. And I send out a widespread. I take a moderate amount of damage, and I move out. And he disappears because he's in the smoke. And we're getting out of there. We don't want to deal with the cruiser. No thank you, cruiser. He lands 2 shots, and we lose propeller. And I figure, gotta repair the propeller. Propeller's too important. Now we're down 1 ship, and they are by our cap. So I head towards our cap. Screw the destroyer. The destroyer can deal with himself. We can't lose the game on cap. I notice that there's a lot of ships near cap that are low, so if we can be tactical, we can take out the weak ships, and then we should be of equal footing. Okay, friendly just took out 1. Unfortunately, friendly is about to die. Is the Chester gonna burn down before he has a chance? Chester burns. Alright. They're dropping like flies here. I'm trying to get in range to get this Chester that has 328 hit points. My detection is something around 5.5 kilometers, so I know that I have a couple kilometers to work with. And every ship is basically crappy, so you know they're not going to move out of the area quickly. Friendly's doing pretty good damage on the Chikuma. That's the tier 2 cruiser. Sorry, early tiers are just alien to me. Alright, so we're gonna try and get him with our guns. Oh yeah! Got that moonshot of those 2 big guns. And the friendly finishes the Chester off, so we swung it. We were down 1 ship, and now we are up 2 ships. And someone saw me for a split second, so I felt like an enemy is somewhere over in this island area. Yep. Boom! Destroyer. I knew it. And he's got just as crappy. He's broadside, so I feel like he wants to do torpedoes. Just look how slow this reload is. And there's no way I can have effective torpedoes. He's moving too fast. And I choose to try and keep as many friendlies up as I can. I head towards the cruiser. Now you could say, maybe that's not the correct strategy, but if I can keep allies up and we can outnumber an enemy, it's easier to take them down. It's going to take them a really long time to capture the base. I believe we'll be able to deal with that. And as I'm sailing here, 2 enemies die. So now it's equal. So now this looks like probably a good choice from me, because we can 2v1 this guy and then go after the destroyer. So I'm just trying to get as close as I can. Shh, shh, shh. Don't. There's not an enemy destroyer right next to you, cruiser. And just deciding. Oh, oh, oh. Yep, he's facing forward. Interestingly, the Umikaze has secondary guns. Yes, a destroyer has secondary guns. Why would I ever want secondary guns on a destroyer? I don't know. But we send out our torpedoes. He's burning pretty good. And I turn on my engines. And the first set misses, but the second set holds true. And I look over and I see he's still alive. I'm like, yeah. Friendly's still up, 2v1. No! We just... Just like that, everyone's dead except me and that destroyer. And did you hear that? That was eerie to me. I heard that, I'm like, am I playing like Gears of War or something? That's some weird little commentary that they added in. But yes, it's just me and a destroyer. Dirty bird, just you and me. That's right, dirty bird. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna take you down. Now, we got 8 minutes. Got plenty of time. I just need to shoot him once, and then, you know, another 2 or 3 minutes. Very, very easy. This map is so small that a lot of the fights end rather quickly. So I'm just broadside looking for him. Oh, detected. And yep, Sender. Send out a salvo. Can't use torpedoes, he's turning. And oh god, the reload. But I don't want to get too close. I feel confident in my accuracy at range. And oh, he fired, so I'm maneuvering. Looks like they made the smoke billow more, if you notice. Now that's completely random, but it just looks cool. So, oh, god, straddled. Now we're gonna make up a couple more health. He's got probably 1,000 on us. Just need to be aware. And now I have nothing. I have no smoke, no engine boost. Just me and him. And I dropped off his radar, so I changed my direction. I want to remain unpredictable. I want to maintain advantage over this guy. I want to make him think more than what's actually going on. So then I could strike, and his turrets might be pointed in a different direction. He's chosen to use smoke. He has the advantage. He will have first strike capabilities. But as I turned and I headed back towards him, I noticed the torpedoes. He sent out torpedoes. He sent out torpedoes. This is our chance. He cannot torpedo us in the smoke. I gotta get there as fast as I can, and I have to make him come out of the smoke. And for some reason, he's right in front of the smoke. Now we just want to land a shot on him. We want to reset the cap. First priority, reset the cap, Notser. He misses, but I miss too. Come on, reset the cap. Oh, barely missed. Yes, I know the cap needs to stop. Stop warning me. And now we're in torpedo range. Ooh, there we go. We fixed the cap. Ooh, dodge. Ooh. Gets a little bit of it, but not much. And we're moving in close. Clearly, this is it. This is the... He wants to use his torpedoes. And I'm ready for that too. Oh, which way is he gonna go? And because he's so preoccupied with wanting to use his torpedoes, we get a lot of extra damage on him. And telltale signs, I think he just dropped him. Yep. And boom, we were turned just right. Oh, but don't. Oh, no, you misaimed. You didn't aim at the indicator. Why? Yeah. He's able to maneuver out of the way. Oh my god. Just, my whole team's probably stressed out. Come on, get the kill. He just ran aground. And look at this ridiculousness. Look, torpedoes just came up. And this is literally the first moment I noticed that the torpedo cooldown was so low. Oh, we're gonna take you down. You can't go anywhere. Oh, he sent out more too. See you later, destroyer. And that's how my first destroyer game for 0.4 went. Just a little bit more exciting than probably was supposed to be, but we were able to take a one-on-one, less health, and win the game. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this Tier 2 Umikaze game. I hope you're enjoying the new patch, and I'll see you out on the ocean. Take care. Have a great day.